Hello, hello, hello. Today is April 9th, I believe. And let me show you an article here I got from, this came from bitcoinist.com. Why crypto could be a lifesaver in a looming recession shock. B of A warns, Bank of America warns. Now, here's the term. Recession, not just recession, but recession shock from one of the largest banks in the world. To me, that's another way of saying depression. Now, when you go over to the U.S. national debt clock, there it is. It's over $30 trillion now. And here's how it works with the people. Taxpayers, 125 million. Double that to 250. You're still expecting those taxpayers to carry the rest of the country of $332 million. That is the stat you're dealing with. Okay? Simple as that. Anyways, I'm going to go into this. And first of all, I'm going to show you something that shouldn't surprise you. Right here, dark blue right here, this little flat line, that is what we call the S&P 500. Okay, again on Yahoo Finance. I don't make this up. Okay, right there. So you got over since July, actually farther back, spring, let's say April 2017, to now you would have gotten a 90.54% return on that index. Not bad. Here you see in light blue, Ethereum, same time frame, you would have gotten over a return of 1,013. Then you get over to Bitcoin, and it's a little higher than that. Quite a bit higher actually, 3,500% return, even if you factor in all of the fund volatility. So, who's outperforming who, I wonder? So, let's go through this article. Is there a point? So, here they're talking about stocks and bonds. No offense, this stuff doesn't add up. Jerome Powell will attempt to prevent the economy from getting into recession levels. Sorry if I keep laughing. Financial will tighten monetary policy in May 2022. Hinted at 25%, but they're asking for a more aggressive approach. Oh yeah, about that debt. Let's go over here. Where's that debt? Right here. $30 trillion. Unbelievable. This is where they can't run and hide, but they'll try to blame somewhere else. Look away, kids. There's nothing to see here. High inflation, high interest rates, equities, bonds could take a hit as cash, volatilities, commodities, and crypto trade higher. Now, in terms of the cash, that shouldn't be in there because the US dollar has been going down for a very long time. When most Western crypto or Western currencies are in a race to nowhere, race to the bottom actually. But yes, commodities, some commodities have been moving up. Look at your gas, look at your cost of food. So that's true. And crypto, here's that chart again, the return for both Ethereum and Bitcoin. All right, so there's that. Just unbelievable. At this time, the world faced a global pandemic. Measures were put in place to prevent the economy fallout. This led to a massive increase in U.S. Fed balance sheet, which stood at $6 trillion for the first time in 100 years. That's an awesome chart. Backed by the crypto market, boomed in the $2 trillion market, and it was $3 trillion at one time. Excess liquidity contributed to the hike in inflation. Unreal global economy, but ended up boosting inflation. Wah, wah, wah. That's a basic economics. You raise your national debt, inflation comes around. Look at Zimbabwe, Venezuela. Well, let's see how the people are doing there. Become a headwind and crypto short-term expectation. Now, these analysts at Bloomberg, a lot of them have gotten it wrong. I remember reading, I don't know who it was, from some Bloomberg, and you're paying how many thousands a month for it, where they said, oh yeah, Bitcoin's going to reach $100,000 by the end of last year. Don't think so. Oh, that reminds me. I got a course to talk about smart money trading to be a top trader in crypto. Okay, I might actually do a separate article on it, but I've got the courses getting created right now. I might even have it actually done in the next few hours. So here's what they say. Crypto could outperform regular assets. They really don't know how to do these kind of comparisons, do they? On Yahoo Finance. They just don't know how to do it. And you're paying how many thousands of dollars a month for their wonderful advice? Unreal. Bonner Private Research. Current economic outlook. Attempt to prevent inflation from rising further. To stop inflation, Bonner said reaching similar conclusion, the BOA's executive, the Fed would have to cause a market shock. Market shock, and you know what that means, a shock. Shock is like lightning, electric shock. In order to escape his trap, Jerome Powell needs to cut away 14 years of bad policy. 14 years. That takes us back to what? 2012? 2008. Does he have the stomach for it? Could he endure the pain? We doubt it. Wow. Commodities, Bitcoin, and digital assets could be the only way out for the small guy wanting to take shelter before the perfect storm hits land. Was that could be again? Could be. Look at the last 10 years of performance. Hello? Now, let me tell you something. From what I see, there's like things lurking in the water even in the world of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay? Don't take the bait. You'll get eaten alive even in that space. But if you know what to look for, using the smart money techniques, not the dumb money. And when I say dumb money, I'm referring to order flow, technical analysis. Even I got caught up for a number of years, actually. So I'm just as guilty as the next person. So here we are at Reuters. That previous article led me to this. So let's go through that. Recession shock. I love that. Call it depression. It's okay. Monetary policy to tame surging inflation. Inflation shock worsening. Rates shock just beginning. If you have a house and you're at a point you can't pay that mortgage, well, we'll see. We'll see it at the soup kitchen. BOA chief strategist, chief investment strategist Michael Hartnett wrote in a note, adding this context: cash volatility, commodities, and crypto could outperform, culling assets from its $9 trillion balance sheet. That's 1/3 in early May. Well, nearly twice the pace of its previous quantitative tightening. Look, it's good night, Charlie. Let's just be honest. So they might have a 50 basis point to pay this. Okay, to pay the interest on that. You have really 2, maybe 3 ways out. Well, first you can do a war that will reduce the debt quite quickly, as it did in World War II. Or the other way is to basically break the US dollar in half to reduce the debt. That's what they did in Sweden. And the other option is to do what they're planning. I'm not going to name it, but it's from Switzerland Davos, and you do the math from there. Okay. Notable weekly flows. Equity funds, biggest inflow. Biggest inflow in 10 weeks. Now we've seen the stock market. We've talked about it. It's been really flat. Okay. 8-week period for European equities, 1.6 billion. Blah 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 blah. Okay, let's look at the charts. Looks like I got cut off. Oh well. Yeah. Let's just put it this way. It's not looking pretty. Let me see if I can reopen it here. So, is that going to take me to the article, to the Reuters? I left it too long. Okay, here's that Bonner private research. But I don't want to bore people to death with the Reuters article. Here it is. Let's hope that this one opens up fully. Recession shock. No. Reuters don't like me. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. I mean, like, think about it, folks. It's getting real. The shizzle's getting sizzled. Okay? It's on. Game time. So what I can tell you, if you want to learn more about what I'm doing, just go to quantlabs.net/contact. The course that I'm piecing together is important, okay? If you want to know the details of it, just go to YouTube, Quant Labs, and look for my video. I just put it up lately. Very important video, I think, but nobody seems to care about it, but that's okay. As I say, the dumb, the sheeple get slaughtered. Okay, we'll see the soup kitchen if you can't pay your mortgage. Or you lose your job. You can't find a new job because, well, you got how many thousands of people applying for the same job, right? Anyways, I'm full of good news tonight, aren't I? But here, right here, this article right here. Profitable crypto trading strategies with smart money. Listen to that video. It's from a bunch of tweets on why I created the article or the course I've got now. And there's the dumb money, and again, the dumb money when it comes to crypto trading, technical analysis, order flow. It's all secondary. You need to know how to predict and certain ways to do it, especially now with the new regulation coming in that has been talked about from the merger of the CFTC and the SEC, which is actually in this article right here. Altcoin potential is, or altcoin, well, it's actually altcoin death is near. That should be the name of the article, but altcoin daily potential is near. Anyways, we'll leave it at that. If you want to know more, go to quantlabs.net/contact. Very important for your, like, really your economic survival. It's coming down to the point now, and it's accelerating as well. We'll talk to you later. Have a good day.